Hey guys, Sorin here, and today we're out in a prospector. 3.7.1C just dropped, and they wiped my UEC, so just trying to build back up kind of where I was so I can put better equipment back on all my ships. And really, mining is a part of the game I haven't done too much of, so I figured it was worth taking a look at. So far, really enjoying it. Done a couple loads so far. So we're on Cellin, which is a moon in the Crusader system. You can get pretty good resources here. And what do we have here? This is not the normal icon. It's a diamond. I wonder if maybe they now have like surface harvestables, kind of like we do in the caves. That would be really cool. Although it's kind of weird that it's not persisting. Well, no, I can still see it on the screen there. Okay. Let's go check it out. For those of you that are not too familiar with flying prospectors, they have, I feel like, really terrible maneuvering thrusters. Like I don't know, they just act really unpredictably. Really slow to stop, especially when they have speed. I mean, it's like driving a Starfarer almost. It's pretty crazy. Okay, although I do love the cockpit, the view from the cockpit. Having spent a lot of time recently in the Constellation, you know, I feel like I do not miss the struts when I'm in the Prospector. It's also kind of weird in that, you know, the door opens and if you jump out, it actually like rubber bands you back. So now I just kind of wait for it to actually walk me out. So here we go. Yeah, these are the green ones. These are the really high yield ones that they have in the cave. So I'm assuming everybody knows, but you know, we now have these gray cat tools, and you have to have the mining attachment in order to be able to do this. And the way you actually power up the tool is you just scroll your mouse wheel up. So you see it's in the red. Usually I let it go in the red till it gets close to the top, and then I try to back it up. I mean, I'm really not a expert miner by any stretch, but it is pretty fun, and it seems like something that one could get good at and do pretty quickly. Oh, okay. When that happens, you want to back up and not be pointing at it because it will kill you if it explodes. Yeah. I think the best strategy is just to slowly work your way up to that green zone. Oh, so again, the mechanics, you have to have it in that little green band until the green bar moves all the way from the right to the left, and then it will just kind of fall apart. And you'll see here, if I can get it, we'll be able to pick up some Harvestables. There we go. All right. So you want to click on the stow feature. And you just pick them all up. I just realized I actually don't have a backpack, so we're going to be somewhat limited on how many of these we're going to be able to carry. But if I'm not mistaken, like I think a whole patch of these probably sells for like 2,500 UEC, which is pretty darn good. And to me, it is very attractive that they're not down in a cave, because I feel like I always get lost in the caves and can't get out, and or someone else is in there doing a mission, and for whatever reason they decide it's a good idea to shoot you. Like shoot first, don't ask, or shoot first, ask questions later. Whereas here there's no competition, which is nice. So okay, I'm gonna do better on this one, I promise. Okay, much better. Yes, do it like that, not like the first one I did. But yeah, so looks like there's 2 more rocks here. I'll go ahead and mine those, and yeah, we'll go back and see how much they sell for. All right, so as you can see, I actually filled up my inventory, and I still have 1 more rock to do. So we're gonna try to drop our inventory and see if we can't get the rest and somehow sell this from the ship at Porto, even though we don't have a backpack. So, yep, I'll be right back once we've got this very last one. All right, we are back at Port Olisar. I will note that you can also sell these minerals at Lefski, Grimhex, Lorville, and Area 18 on ArcCorp. Yeah, but again, I like doing things out of Port Olisar because I'm just not a big fan of having to exit and go back into atmosphere. We do also have a ship full of other minerals, so I'm going to go ahead and sell those. Also, like I was saying, the first time I did this, I was real indiscriminate about what I picked up and just picked up everything from the rocks that I mined with the prospector. And I think a full load was worth like 735 UEC. So I was a little more discriminating this time. So let's see how much we're going to get. Nice. So 2,300. I know that's not that much. I know you can get, 8,000. Someone told me earlier that they got like 47,000 in one run. I think they were at one of the Hurston moons though. But, take into account that, again, you have to exit and come back into atmosphere to sell. So if I could do half that on Cellin, I think it'd be worth it. So let's see. I'm expecting to see my personal inventory because I have some on me in that list. Wonder what's going on here. I don't see personal inventory there. Sometimes I find that if I check other screens, it shows things that the other ones don't for whatever reason, but still not working. Well, maybe if we put on the backpack, it'll allow us to sell from our inventory, maybe. I think every time in the past that I've sold minerals from my personal inventory, I had the backpack on. Maybe that was like a feature or a function in the game that only is usable if you're wearing the backpack. So here we go.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Man, it's kind of pricey. It's like how much I feel like the 40% armor cost. Okay, so let's go ahead and put on the new chest, see if that works. Now I'm a little worried that when we do this switch out, there is a chance we're going to lose all of our inventory. Fortunately, it's not very much. It's not much compared to how much we have in the box in the ship, but let's see. Maybe it'll still be carried in the other chest. I don't know if that's possible. Oh, nice. Okay, so nothing lost. All right, well, we're gonna go and try putting the box into another ship and see if maybe we'll be able to sell it then. All right, but before we actually get out, I think I'm gonna do a freelancer. Before we got the freelancer, we actually better get this box with the majority of our things we picked up out of this ship. I wonder if I drop here, if it will add to that box. What do you think? Huh? Honestly, I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought I'd have 2 boxes. Well, okay. Okay, so we're gonna take this inside, and then we'll pull out the the freelancer, and put it in the back of there, and see if we don't have the option to sell the minerals out of it. All right, here's our beautiful freelancer miss. I do love my Constellation Phoenix, but I do think for just killing things, this ship is perhaps slightly superior. So this one has a nice cargo grid on the back. So I'm thinking you can sell in the terminal items that are sitting on a cargo grid. Wait, what is that? There's definitely a box. Ooh, okay. I bet this is from when I was in the prospector. When I dropped that second box, I bet it didn't go into the first one. I bet it just fell onto the ship, but I can't pick it up. All right, well, I'm gonna move the ship, and we'll get it in the ship. Get into the ship. All right. So, okay, good. Let's see me pick it up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. For whatever reason, these boxes, you walk super slowly with these relative to like any other box in game that you pick up. So, get this one back here. Man, I just love ships with ramps. I feel like all ships should have ramps into them. I mean, ladders are kind of handy for being able to quickly escape when people are shooting at you and, you know, prevent people from sneaking onto your ship in a way that if you have a big open ramp, people can just run in. But I just find them so convenient. It was a great parking job I did. All right, let's see if this worked. All right, please be here. Sell. Freelancer miss. Showing 0. Oh, it's there. Nice. Okay. Oh, and 5,000. That's more than we made from all the ore we mined with the prospector. So that's great. And actually, looking at this, I think the reason we didn't see it before maybe was because I don't think I actually hit that sell button. So inconclusive. Perhaps you can keep boxes in the back of the prospector and sell them directly. Definitely need to test that more, but I do think it's a thing that you can sell from ships that have grids specifically. So anyway, just really think this is an awesome addition to the game. Love surface mining, much better than in the caves, and you know, it's fairly lucrative. I mean, to me, there are better ways to make money, but this is a lot of fun, so I think it's good. I do wish that other ships had the ability to pick up those deposits, so you could get those without having to be in a prospector, because obviously that part's not necessary to have one. But anyway, appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, hope you'll consider subscribing. Hope you learned something. But yeah, thanks so much and have a great day.